Hello, my name is Mitchell Harvick and this is WC News. At least 20 innocent civilians killed in Aleppo aid convoy and warehouse bombing. Two U.S. officials point to Russia warplanes saying, quote, "All evidence we have points to that conclusion," end quote. This event ends a long-awaited ceasefire between Syria, Russia, and Syrian rebel forces. Soon after the convoy bombing, Syrian forces resumed airstrikes on orders from Syrian President Bashar al-Assad. The UN aid convoy was headed to Aleppo to provide relief to entrenched civilians who face starvation. As of right now, U.S. forces are analyzing classified radar recordings of the area to see if planes, and potentially what planes, were in the area of the event. Now to Aaron with the sports.
Hello, I am Aaron Simpson, and this is your sports story. New York Yankees catcher Gary Hernandez is having a better start to his career than anyone in baseball history. The rookie hit his 18th home run of the season Wednesday night against the Tampa Bay Rays, making him the fastest to reach that mark in the modern era. It took the 23-year-old phenom just 45 games. Sanchez amazingly followed the second inning home run with another long ball later in the game, making him the fastest to 19 home runs as well. When asked if Sanchez should be considered for Rookie of the Year, Joe Girardi, manager of the New York Yankees, said, quote, "I know people are going to argue he's only been here 2 months, but his 2 months have been as good as it gets," end quote. Prior to joining the big league club on a full-time basis, Sanchez hit only 10 home runs in 71 games in AAA this year, and didn't reach 19 home runs in any minor league season. However, he has found his magic in the Bronx. Now I'll send it over to Taryn with the first feature news story.
Hello, I'm Taryn Mitchell, and this is your first feature story of the morning. A terrifying new development has left people in several states confused and afraid. Multiple bozo clowns have been reported in many states in the woods and thoroughly armed. There have been multiple reports of fearful clowns stalking through the woods and causing problems for the real clowns who simply want to make you smile. Party clowns have been stepping forward, noticing the amount of fearful sightings that have been affecting everyone. A Portland clown stated, quote, "I walked into an event and someone screamed at my appearance," end quote. Now the clowns are worried about themselves getting the police called on or being a target. Many people are worried the sightings are simply people acting out in aggression. Since most of the sightings were noted at night, authorities have suggested to use a buddy program when walking alone at night. The levels of fear have reached new heights and have only caused pain for the clowns trying to make a living. Hopefully these incidents are just harmful pranks. But what are we to know? Well, let's move on to the next exciting story. Here's Tamsin Hutchison.
Thank you, Taryn, for that fascinating story about clowns. Hello, I'm Tamsin Hutchison with your final featured story of the day. As we near the end of 2016, you may be thinking about those New Year's resolutions that you made in January. Statistics have shown that the most common resolutions are related to weight and fitness. These days, we are all looking for more creative ways to achieve our healthy lifestyle goals. Today, I'm bringing you the latest trend on yoga from Albany, Oregon. When a local yoga instructor approached Lainey Morse and asked to host a yoga class on her farm, she had no idea that the 6 goats living there would want to join the class. This was the start of goat yoga. Morse says that, quote, "people are just absolutely losing their minds for it," end quote. And she believes that her goats add happiness and fun to the activity. The goats are thought to provide therapy for the yoga class participants by distracting them from the challenges in their everyday lives. According to the CBC, the wait list for goat yoga is already over 500 people and continuing to grow. Don't be the last to sign up. Thank you for tuning into our broadcast today. Be sure to join us next week for more top news.